engaged that they began to see what many of the schools were teaching their kids. Now, Brian Echevarria is one of those parents and took the opportunity at Cabarrus County, North Carolina Board of Education meeting recently to make his voice heard.
Biracial, I'm bilingual, I'm multicultural. The fact is, in America, in North Carolina, I can do anything I want, and I teach that to my children. And the person who tells my little pecan-colored kids that they're somehow oppressed based on the color of their skin would be absolutely wrong and absolutely at war with me. What the masks showed us is that the parents, the most powerful group of people in our country, that they're taking back the wheel. If you believe in CRT, I want to tell you you're a liar, because that means you look at your black neighbor and say that they're oppressed, and you look at your white neighbor and say that they're evil, regardless of the experience that you've had with them. And we're not going to do that. I have an 8-year-old daughter who is absolutely dynamic, who can do anything. Athletically, intellectually, spiritually, and emotionally, she is a dynamo. And I don't want a man swimming against her in the pool. The fact is, I don't want her playing against boys in soccer. I don't even let my sons rough her up. Do you think I'm going to let your son rough her up? If you think people who love America are willing to fight for it, you haven't met parents yet.
That man, Brian Echevarria, has also announced he's running for his state's General Assembly. He joins us now. Brian, did you hear me clapping? I was clapping here.
Oh,
that was an amazing speech. Unbelievable. What was also significant about it, though, is how it revealed all the challenges. I mean, you ticked off you went to the transgender athletes, to the schools, to the CRT. So what compelled you to deliver this now?
You know, it's just that time. We have to win this moment. And when I think about the life that I want for my children, every time I turn around, someone's saying something to take that from them. And I believe that most parents agree that we're not going to stand and let that happen.
The race obsession in schools today is really off the charts.
Yes.
As a man of color and with children of color, one would think that, well, you would be fine with that. I mean, liberals would look at you and they just make just a conclusion right off the bat. Oh, he's with us. What do you say to them?
Well, what I say is I'm a business owner. I'm a financial advisor. I have these beautiful kids. And in America, we have every opportunity. I've actually traveled, Laura, to 26 different countries. And so when I say America's the greatest place on earth, and there's no other country in the world where minorities have it better, where minorities have it equal, because there's nothing that I'm not allowed to do. And I pass it on to my children. You know, my parents, they're 25 and 30-year veterans of the military, and all they shared with me is that I can do whatever I want. And it's true for every child in America. Obviously, we have people who have financial problems and all of that, but this is America. We can get the dream.
Is the winning point in anyone's life, in your mind, first the family and someone who cares, really deeply cares about a child? Sounds like you had amazing parents.
I had amazing parents. The point is the family. Every policy in America touches the family. And parents are literally the most powerful and interested group of people in the country. And whether you talk about critical race theory and telling my little children that they can or can't do something based on the color of their skin, we have a coffee shop. My children see white people, black people, Hispanics, Asians, everyone come and interact and be together and live life together. They're on teams with one another. And someone's trying to persuade them that the life they actually live is not a real thing, that they're oppressed and that this group of people is innately evil. And the problem I have with that is being biracial. Listen, everybody in my family loves me. And they're white, black, everything, blonde, blue eyes, everything. And that's the story that this great country put together. The best social experiment in history is thriving. America's doing wonderful.
Brian, your optimism and your enthusiasm and your courage in speaking out, it's infectious. And I hope you'll come back. Unbelievable speech. And we're going to tweet it out. I'll put it on my website as well. because I know every
We can
American
do
needs
this.
to see that.
We're going to win.
And we'll be
We're
following.
going to win this.
We'll be following
win this.
your. We'll be following your candidacy as well. Ryan, thank you.